Welcome to our home on this warm August Sunday. So these are called tuberose. I did not grow them. You need a nice, perfect conditions in a greenhouse. They're actually Hawaiian flowers, and oh my gosh, they smell so beautiful. I got them at the farmer's market. So here, hold them close, and they'll be able to smell them.
We wish you could smell these guys. They're incredible.
Yeah, it's just filling our whole home.
Yeah.
So we just got back from leading a 4-day couples retreat at Esalen in Big Sur. And it was an amazing experience to have that much time with these couples. And we did all kinds of practices and exercises, and people were so vulnerable and shared so much. So I wanted to share about one thing. We had people do an exercise on self-acceptance, accepting something about yourself that's difficult. And they worked with this within the couple. And it was really, really beautiful. And then afterwards, we had allowed just a few minutes for people to share. And gosh, we needed to allow an extra hour after an hour had gone by, because people were so wanting to share. I think that need for self-acceptance is so great. So I'm going to tell a little background, then Barry has a really good story. So when we were young, 30 years old, which seems really young right now to us, we had this amazing experience to be able to receive counseling and direct mentorship from Ram Dass. Some of you know Ram Dass as an author, a lecturer, and he was a very famous psychologist that brought the teachings of his guru in India back to our country, back to the West. Very, very popular, and he was very, very funny, wonderful human being. Anyway, he moved very close to us, and he wanted to keep his counseling skills going or something while he was writing a book. And for 2 years, he worked with us, and he helped us so much. We're so grateful. So this is one of the things that he told me, and one of the ways that he worked with us, and it's about self-acceptance. And he said that all of us, human beings, we have things that we hide behind our back. We try and put our best face forward and just show people this positive, energetic, amazing human being, which is good. But the energy it takes to hide these other parts of us takes so much energy and actually dims your light. So he said you need to bring it out and really look at it and make friends with this part of yourself. And he said, when you can make a friend, when you can look at that and go, oh yeah, that's part of me too. When you can do that, that part of you no longer takes energy to hide. Instead, it becomes part of your power, part of the beauty of who you are. Isn't that a beautiful thing? We received this lesson from him when we were 30, and of course it stayed deeply, and it's been part of the basis of our work with people ever since. It's just so powerful. So Barry has a really amazing story.
Yeah. One of the times that Ram Dass saw Joyce and me separately. He felt that was really important. And at the time it was. But one of the times I went to see him was in the afternoon of Halloween. And for some reason, he sits like this close, right? And just we look into each other's eyes, and whatever needs to come up comes up. And for some reason, what came up in me, especially around Halloween, was a childhood fascination with monsters. Okay? And yeah, that could seem fun or funny, but really, what it was deeper, and where I went with Ram Dass was to that monster part of myself that I was trying to disown or hide, like Joyce was saying. And it was the part of me that was cruel, the part of me that hurt people out of cruelty and anger also. And I was just, it was all coming up, and I was just really feeling really vulnerable and in those feelings of actually shame. It was shame that was keeping it all hidden for me. Ram Dass asked me to close my eyes. And I mean, this was incredible timing and perfection, but I closed my eyes. He's sitting, remember, this close, like 2 feet away. He quietly reaches down into a bag that was next to his chair, and he pulls out this rubber mask that's a monster mask that he was going to wear that night for Halloween. And it's one of those hideous-looking, lifelike monster masks, right? And he slips it on his head and asked me to open my eyes. And I opened my eyes, and being in such a deep, vulnerable state, it was like I was looking into a mirror and seeing the monster part of myself, that cruel part of myself too, the angry and cruel. And it was horrifying to see that. And I just stayed with it. He didn't say a word. I just stayed with it and focused on his eyes that were, in the eye holes, right? Those beautiful blue eyes filled with so much compassion, right, coming through this monster mask. And I got it. I got it. There was light coming through that cruel part that I was so ashamed of in myself. And in that moment, I was able to own and make friends with that monster. And it became actually beautiful in a way. And I remember at the time, I just started laughing. I just started laughing at the hilarity of the situation I was in. But the important thing was, it no longer had power over me, and there was not the shame. I was healing the shame in that moment. So that was such a powerful moment of self-acceptance.
Beautiful story, Jerry.
Yeah.
You have a song for us?
I do. Ram Dass actually told that story many times, in his lectures.
So you no longer have the need to do monster games?
No.
No.
Or be cruel, or hurt people.
Right.
Or be shamed. Yeah. Just part of my past. All right. stand for love, stronger and stronger. I pray for peace with all of my soul. I stand for love, stronger and stronger. I pray for peace with all of my soul. I stand for love, stronger and stronger. I pray for peace with all of my soul. I stand for love, stronger and stronger. I pray for peace with all of my soul. I stand for love, stronger and stronger. I pray for peace with all of my soul. I stand for love. Take a moment, close your eyes. Make a stand for love, okay? In your life, in your work, in your relationships. Make a stand for love. Yeah, and like as Joyce and I just shared, such a beautiful stand is to accept the parts of yourself that you are trying to hide, because these are actually parts of you that can be strong parts and healing parts, and that can shape you into a deeper person. Even your monster. Okay, you can open your eyes. And thanks for having a visit with us.
Aw, that was beautiful, Barry.
Thanks.
So we're giving you really, really good homework to maybe take some time and just contemplate this on your own, or maybe share with someone else and have them share with you, and you can just support them and help them through by pointing out the positive. Yeah, and have fun with this. All right, many blessings.
Allow me to be your gentle monster. Here. Thanks, everybody.
All right, bye.